Hey everyone, David here from the Sim Network once more, bringing you a free-for-all replay of Starcraft 2 on the Shattered Temple map. So, yeah, basically there's myself, Lightsman, saying this is my first FFA, and yeah, it's kind of a funny free-for-all. It's certainly not a demonstration of, what you should do, but it's certainly a demonstration of well, how effective the Battlecruiser can be. But yeah, you'll find out about that later on in the game. So yeah, not really such a serious game, especially since pretty sure free-for-all games are not ranked or anything like that. Anyway, just might make it a bit slower. Whoa, didn't like me speeding up like that, it seems. Looks like the frame rate's going to hell. Oh well. There we go, now it's back up. So yeah, that's just me scouting around. As for the other guys, so we got yeah, just my introduced players. We got myself, a Lightman, playing as the Terrans. We got High Gear playing as the Terrans as well. Lamento as the Protoss, and Bumblebee as the Terrans. So looks like Lamento is going to be taking a quick expansion. High Gear is going to be walling in, despite the fact that there aren't any Zergs or anything like that on the base, on the map, should I say? And yeah, seeing pretty fast expansion from Lamento. Normally when you do a fast expand, you'd want to go with a forge instead of a gateway so you can make the first cannon and all that, but well, what the hell. I mean, many of our first times playing free-for-all in this game, but still, it doesn't mean that the basic rules don't still apply. And yeah, so me, I'm just, yeah, throwing down some barracks buildings, throwing down tech labs, just check our incomes. So yeah, pretty average. Mine is, well, among the lowest actually, but then again I haven't exactly taken an expansion. So yeah, it looks like the Protoss player, provided they can keep his expansion, will be gaining bits of an advantage there. Yeah, speaking of which, we've also got a refinery for Bumblebee, building another refinery here, even though you could just build the second one here instead. So, I don't know, I guess it does spread out the refinery so they can get defended easier, I suppose. But maybe he's going for a gas saver strategy, maybe not. And yeah, we also got the tech lab coming down. Got the first Marine coming out just to see what's going on. And yeah, we're researching the stim pack upgrade as well. Yeah, as for the other guys, it looks like High Gear's going for a quick factory along with tech labs. So I don't know if he's going to maybe just switch these buildings over once the factory is complete. Oh, actually, no, he's going for another tech lab here. So okay, maybe we'll still switch these two over. One can never tell. Our Protoss player Lamento is, yeah, going for cybernetics core. He's got the forge down. He's building a photon cannon, so this placement is basically what you might use against Zergs, for example, the Zerg player. But instead, yeah, he's just yeah, doing that by default, I guess. Bumblebee is taking his third expansion, and as for me, funnily enough, I haven't taken any expansions at all. Who to think? Well, I've got even High Gear expanding at the moment as well. I need to think indeed. He's not researching anything quite yet. Yeah, he's only got a couple of Marines out in the field as well, so seeing pretty heavy teching and expansion by everyone except for me, of course. I'm just that much of a rebel. So instead I'm producing more Marines, more orders. Got the factory out tech lab, so I'll probably be producing tanks as well. Starport probably be producing can't remember if I actually produce Banshees or not. I don't know. We'll find out. A reactor already, so yeah, looks like we'll just be going straight for Vikings and loads of medevacs, most likely. So Bumblebee, yeah, he's built a factory all the way out here, which suggests it might be more for scouting than for maybe building vehicles. I could do the same thing as well. His third command center's up, and yeah, he's morphing it already into an orbital command. He's got both gas here, both gas here. Protoss player's got only 2 gases zoned, so he might be going for a bit of a less tech-heavy strategy, while Bumblebee might be going for, yeah, more factory units and all that. Scan going down, I think, by me, and that's what's happening in High Gear's base. Not too much, really. He hasn't even transferred over the SCVs, sorry, from his main base to his expansion. As for the Space Marines, don't have any upgrades for them just yet. Don't have upgrades for the tank either. No upgrades being researched even, which is a bit slack from him, but what can you do? Got a starport going down for him, and yeah, just looking again at our Protoss players going to get a few upgrades. He's got 0 at the moment, but he is getting armor level 1, so he's got a Stalker and a couple of other units out, just swapping in a few more Stalkers, and building another cannon, of course, to help complete that wall in, although he's going to find it a bit tricky to expand to a third base unless we go straight for this one. And yeah, as for Bumblebees, training up some more Marines, nothing too unstandard, to say the least. And I don't think we're seeing many upgrades or anything like that. Yeah, I haven't seen many upgrades at all from any of our players, which is interesting. He's got double factories, and yeah, Bumblebee's going for another command center, so pretty heavy building there. I've just got my second command center out now, which means my income will be, wow, pretty low. God damn, how many what do we have when it comes to units? 35 versus 37. Oh, whoops, no, that's the Reds player, whoops. Okay, so me, yeah, I really should have been building more SCVs this game, so that's... Yeah, it's just as well that I had a look at this game, because I thought I wasn't doing too bad economically, but yeah, I certainly should have been a bit more aggressive with expansions, or at the very least I should have been attacking other players near me so they couldn't expand as aggressively. But nope, instead, no, I just have not enough SCVs. The only guy who's got less SCVs than me is Highgear, funnily enough, and he's, yeah, had expansion before me, so he really should have had better economy than me. So yeah, it's one thing to certainly keep in mind. You definitely want to keep building those SCVs, especially at the beginning of the game. And yeah, as for what I'm doing so far, looks like I'll be, yeah, getting a couple of medevacs, just dropping them down here. Actually, probably could, I don't know if we can drop them on this little ledge, but yeah, in any case, yeah, we'll just drop them down here, do a bit of damage. Yep, bam. Forcing the SCVs to be pulled away, but really my opponent's got one base here, one macro base here, and yeah, it's just doing better than me economically. Still though, we can take out this orbital command. Might do alright, and yeah, managing to take down some of his Marines as well, so I should have retreated at this point, but for whatever reason I guess I just feel like pressing the attack. I mean, I managed to clean up his Marines, so the problem is though, I lost all of my attacking forces in the process, and I really did do quite a bit of economic damage there. I think I would have been out a bit more ahead if I actually, yeah, just retreated after destroyed the command center, but oh well, what can you do? Speaking of which, looks like my guys are, yep, looks like I'm getting ready to expand, building the expansion. Let's see, I've got the upgrades, yep, everything except for concussive shells. The combat should come down instead of that, so yeah, should be hopefully alright. Looking at resources, wow, I can't believe how low mine actually is. 28 compared to 45 and 29, my god. Actually no, then again, yeah, his is a bit lower anyway. Yeah, so I really should build more SCVs it seems, and yeah, probably should be trying to repair these too. Destroy the destructible debris, so yeah, we should be able to expand relatively quickly. And yeah, it looks like Highgear is still continuing to wall in, despite the fact that he's facing only Protoss and Terran opponents, which have got plenty of ranged units that can destroy this wall. Well, I suppose he does have tanks and all that out, but yeah, it's not really worth it in my opinion. And yeah, it looks like Lamento is going to be taking this base, which means, yeah, we did miss out on the base of Bumblebee getting destroyed. Whoops. Oh well. And yeah, it looks like Lamento is just sending up a observer of 2, and yeah, pretty standard stuff so far. Yeah, as for what Lamento is doing at his own base, going for more observers and all that, but yeah, he's also going for the charge lots. Well, not really charge. Yeah, just charge upgrade for his zealots. So I'm guessing, given the number of zealots he's got, we're probably going to be seeing charge lots, maybe Archon as well, or maybe something else supporting them. Maybe we'll just see charge lots combined with Stalkers, maybe? Actually no, Stalker's already got Blink, so yeah, it looks like he's just, given the fact that it doesn't have a High Templar or even a Templar Archive, it's probably just going to be focusing on more basic units, so we'll see how that goes for him. Doesn't seem to be going too well. Bumblebee's doing a pretty good job in blowing the crap out of him, although he really should have stationed some SCVs along with his 4s in order to repair. Thankfully they do manage to barely clean them out, and yeah, speaking of which, got a sensor tower coming down as well to be able to spot drops and all that. And everything else coming out from Bumblebee is really needs to spend those resources. And that's the thing about Starcraft too. The problem is you can't set a repeat build order. And yeah, speaking of which, we actually got myself attacking a bit with Your old Space Marines and Marauders and all that's just coming in and whoops, taking a couple of shots there with it from those Marines. And yeah, I think we'll be dropping down near the mineral line, maybe. No, I'm surprised that this guy. Oh, okay, hasn't researched Stimpack. That's why. If he managed to research Stimpack, then these medevacs would have been in a hell of a lot of trouble to say the least. But yeah, thankfully they didn't. Took out one medevac though, so there's a few of these guys are going to be stranded. But yeah, they've been stimmed up. They're going to be doing a bit of damage. I think this Banshee, yep, it's cloaked, although I don't seem to be noticing that. I think I should just notice it at some point, maybe? No. I'll have to notice eventually when I see, you know, missiles coming out of nowhere. There we go, and there's a scan coming down from there. I probably should have put it a bit more central to the Banshee. What can you do? So yeah, we're attacking the space, and at the same time... Oh, that's right. And of course they damn Banshees, of course. But yeah, I mean, really, we are doing quite a bit of damage. Well enough, we've actually got Reapers being used by high gear. That's something I don't normally see being used in a defensive role of all things. And yeah, we've also got the tank incoming, so yeah, I'll be able to clean up my attack force. For whatever reason though, I didn't focus on orbital command. So yeah, a bit mismicro there for me, and really I could have crippled his economy if I managed to destroy it, although who knows, it might just burn down if he doesn't repair it, so... Interesting, we'll see what happens. As for Lamentos, continue to expand. Bumblebee has already retaken his base. I've built my own sensor tower, of course. And yeah, it looks like I'm just continuing to pump out Marines and Marauders. And yeah, good old-fashioned medevacs as well, so doing quite a bit of damage to high gear. Probably should have just focused on trying to take out my bottom right opponent, which I might be doing next step, I'm not really too sure. And there we go, finally we got high gear repairing its base. So yeah, Lamento, he's got Protoss armor and okay, so he's going to get level 2 armor, level 1 weapon upgrades, getting mortal and all that. So yeah, we're not really seeing anything too advanced from him. Here we go, we finally got the Templar archives. Don't have any Templar coming up at the moment, and he's also got a robotics bay even coming up. So normally you'd see players go for either one or the other. You wouldn't normally see them go for both at the same time, although he does have quite a few resources stocked up, so why not, eh? Why not? Observer out to the middle, not really doing too much. Another one, of course, in Bumblebee's base, so yeah, I don't really think they're going to be doing too much. Yeah, Bumblebee seems to focus quite a bit on these fours, although he doesn't have any upgrades for them, and he hasn't really supported them with repairing SCVs, which is not going to help him too much either. And here we go, here begins the Battlecruiser production. Well, it's about to begin anyway. As soon as the fusion core's finished, the starport's finished, yeah, got shitloads of resources saved up, or should I say quite a few resources saved up. I think I'll still be keeping this starport with the reactor, just to yeah, get medevacs and stuff like that, and possibly Vikings as well. So yeah, we've got Marines have been upgraded quite a bit, although yeah, I've been a bit slack in my upgrades as well. I don't even have don't have any armor or attack upgrades, nothing for the medevacs. So not too much. Well, there we go. Finally got level 1 weapons upgrade at 19 minutes into the game. So as you can see, we're certainly not playing at our best, to say the least. As for high gear, he seems to be staying on on one base at the moment. Just using this, I don't know, as a spare orbital command. I mean, he should just be able to take off and land with it. Speaking of which, he does have an armory, but I don't see any fours or any weapons upgrades or anything like that, so I'm rather curious that he's doing that. Building a couple of Banshees probably to counter harass me, and he's actually got a third command center there, not doing much as well. And here we go, we actually got a bit of an attack, sorry I missed that, by Lamento, sorry not by Lamento, by Bumblebee on Lamento's base, taking out Lamento's drones and all that. Really should have pulled them away, taking out the Nexus as well, so down it goes. And yeah, we even got a lone Marine joining in just for the hell of it, and a couple of SCVs repairing Vikings, funnily enough. Oh, here we go, we finally got supporting SCVs repairing these fours as well, so that, yeah, given how much HP they have and the fact that their armor's being... Oh, sorry. Oh, never mind, that's a big... Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. So they got 1 armor, that's not too shabby at all to say less. So it's actually armor 2. So they did have 1 armor upgrade. So yeah, it's certainly going to be putting Lamento into a bit of a tough spot, seeing as he didn't bother to expand here or anything like that. And yeah, we've actually got a bit of harassment happening at the top left as well. Myself trying to defend from high gear's forces, and yeah, successfully managing to do that as well. So for whatever reason I didn't give chase to the medevac, which was a bit foolish. And here we go, we've got the first few battlecruisers coming out. Pretty sure we've got Okay, we at the very least did finish the Yamato cannon upgrade, the wave motion gun. Well, it's really just Yamato gun, but anyway. So yeah, I haven't, for whatever reason, I just haven't started researching the Behemoth reactor. I guess I've just been focusing on the gas and trying to build as many battle cruisers as possible. And yeah, as you can see, we're in a rather ridiculous situation. We've actually managed to build 5 at once, just because we'd practically be going unchecked. Although here we go, that might change a bit with these rather annoying cloaked Banshees coming in. And we've still got that damn medevac there as well. So Banshees, they're not going straight for the workers though, which is a little bit careless on the behalf of high gear. And yeah, will I be getting a guy to repair this? Doesn't look like it's. Oh, what do you know? We've got high gear coming out with a marauder as well. So I guess he feels like maybe he can take out the refinery on the zone. And that, bam, there goes his own medevac. So yeah, we've got a an alright defensive force. Bit of waste of that siege tech though. I've only got the siege tank. Only one siege tank out, I think. Let's have a look. Yep. Although I do have 5 battle cruisers, 2 more on the way, and I'm pretty sure we should have an armory around here somewhere. Oh, okay, we're finally building an armory and a few more supply depots, since we're pretty much reaching our supply. Still haven't researched the reactor upgrade. Speaking of which, we do have various upgrades coming down for our Terran player Bumblebee, so yeah, he's actually going to have very heavily upgraded force. They're going to be able to do quite a bit of damage with those upgrades. So yeah, the only thing I'm really missing is the 250mm strike cannons. Oh, and I suppose a couple of armor upgrades as well. I think, was there a cloaked observer there? I didn't quite notice. So cloaked that I didn't even notice, and I can actually see everything on the map. But anyway. And yeah, it looks like Bumblebee is going to be expanding to the gold expansion. So there you go. As for Lamento, he's pretty much running on fumes. He's got barely any minerals. He can't even afford to create a nexus. So the only thing he can do is, yeah, distance mine. As for Bumblebee, yeah, he's just going to work on, yeah, getting those upgrades. There's quite a few resources saved up though. Probably should actually get more units and all that. And here we go. Here comes the Battlecruiser engagement as well. So yeah, they're going to start taking out these factories. Got Bumblebee gathering his force for the final, well, not really for the final battle, but for what is sure to be a ridiculous battle in either case. And can we actually rotate the camera? Damn it. Not really sure if we can. Oh, well, we can zoom in, which isn't going to do much good, given that these guys are all up in the air, several meters. And there we go. We've got fours finally coming in. We've got Yamato cannons powering up, doing massive amounts of damage to the fours. And yeah, there's quite a few fours though by Bumblebee, and they have been heavily upgraded. And as for my battle cruisers, they're actually not upgraded at all. So I did get the armory up, and there we go. We're finally researching the weapons upgrades and all that. Even getting another 2 armories up, which is kind of funny. More battle cruisers being produced, joining the fray. And yeah, here's me just saying lol, because yeah, I found it rather funny really. This was the first time actually that I've ever used battle cruisers. And here we go, I'm even bringing some marines along just for the hell of it really. got more army upgrades and all that coming down for the vehicles. I don't think it's going to do them too much good. Although there you go, it's going to do a very close battle indeed. But the thing is, yeah, I'm still reinforcing with more battle cruisers, while Bumblebee at the same time is not getting any marines or any fours or Vikings or anything like that of his own. So yeah, I certainly managed to catch him out there. And yeah, probably should have scattered his base a bit better earlier on as well, so I could see those fours beforehand, because they're not quite as effective as say Vikings are against battle cruisers. And yeah, I mean, they're just big hefty targets. So how much HP do they have? I'm pretty sure they had 400, was it? Something like that. And yeah, he's actually building massive amounts of barracks. Lamento is actually expanding because well, I guess he managed to do a counterattack after all on Bumblebee's base while he was distracted by my battle cruisers. And yeah, there you go. So I've just got level 1 weapons being researched. I'm not really researching anything else, despite the fact that I can afford to research it. And yeah, I think double armory is a bit excessive, perhaps, because I really only need to research upgrades for these battle cruisers. And I mean, that's just ship weapons and ship armor, basically. Yeah, not really doing anything when it comes to vehicles. And yeah, just wiping the floor with these these battle cruisers. And yeah, it's just as well that Lamento decided to expand as well. And he's probably wondering what the hell his Terran opponent is doing, building all these barracks all of a sudden. And yeah, there's me saying, of course, this is the first time you've used Battlecruisers. Bumblebee's trying to hide his command center, but thankfully managed to spot it, so not wasting any Yamato cannon shots in that, it seems. And yeah, just continuing to pump out more Battlecruisers. So funny that works. And as for High Gear, he's slowly recovering. He's even got a sensor tower set up. Okay, I guess it's just so that he can should be able to see my defending units. Yeah, so you can see what workers are there, what defending units are there. So there you go. Interesting use. It's like an offensive sensor tower. And speaking of which, Lamento, wow, is really taking the opportunity here to actually, just completely destroy Bumblebee's base. So I don't think he would have actually succeeded if it weren't for my intervention there. And I bet he's going to be pretty surprised when he finds the cause of Bumblebee's distress. I mean, as soon as he sees these Battlecruisers incoming, he's probably going to want to retreat his forces a bit there. And how much damage these things do? 300, okay, and I'm pretty sure 4s do have 400 health, I think, so that almost takes it down. So a few more laser shots and bam, they're out of the picture. So yeah, Bumblebee's pretty much retreating his buildings. For whatever reason, I'm deciding to hang back. Not entirely sure why, given that I could be researching upgrades and all that. Still pumping out more Battlecruisers at the very least. And wow, I've actually got crap loads of minerals. I probably should have sunk some just into getting basic marines and all that, just to act as basic defense. I've also expanded to the gold expansion, which I think High Gear is going to be contesting at some point. He's building his own quite a few missile turrets, so I'm not sure if he's actually seen my Battlecruisers or not. Don't think he has. Interesting. But yeah, I suppose he really doesn't want drops to come into his base and devastate his economy like what happened before. Oh well. Yeah, so we've got a... Okay, so that's not that. Alright, so... Still only got one tank on the field, more Battlecruisers being produced, and yeah, Bumblebee's just going to have one hell of a time. He's actually expanding right next to Lamento, and he can see that base as well. Okay, he doesn't have an observer there anyway, so yeah. He certainly sees what's happening with Bumblebee. He's going to be wondering probably why he's displaced so badly. Oh, and speaking of which, we also got High Gear coming in with Banshees and all that. I think we should be able to detect this, or maybe not. In any case, here, yeah, we do have the Battlecruisers coming in and pretty much, just destroying everything. We actually see, I might just count the units. The odd Viking here or there, but yeah, definitely nothing to take on these Battlecruisers by themselves. And yeah, wow, we just got crap loads of Banshees coming in. It looks like I've just completely left my guard down while I attack these Battlecruisers. So by the looks of them, am I going to bring them back? Maybe? Nope, it looks like I'm just going to be attacking instead. And as for these 4s, yeah, they do have 400 health, so there you go. Yeah, I guess I just didn't care too much about the space. It actually might get destroyed. Yeah, no. Whoa. Yep, it's going to get destroyed. So rather unfortunate, I was really sloppy of defending that. And yeah, down it goes. So yeah, these Battlecruisers, yep, I'm actually just using them to take on these Banshees, which is not really a great use of them. They're slower than Banshees, and of course, I need to scan every time so I can actually attack those damn Banshees as well. So yeah, they'll just be playing a bit of chasey, but thankfully High Gear is, I don't think he actually, he's not going to do too much harassment with those actual Banshees before they get destroyed, and yeah, here come more Battlecruisers as well, and bam, managed to get him in a bit of a pincer movement. So yeah, I bet High Gear is going to be very concerned about that. We'll just see, whoops, what units are being produced. So he's actually producing, he's got 1-4, not really seeing too much else from everyone else. And yeah, we've finally got level 2 upgrades being researched for my ships. And yeah, you got Vikings being made for High Gear. So Vikings, yeah, they can certainly take on Battlecruisers when it comes to cost, but yeah, it might just be a bit of a case of too little too late, especially with a massive fleet of Battlecruisers like that, each one of them equipped with with Yamato cannons. And we still don't have the Behemoth reactor, of course. Oh well. And here we go, here comes the attack of the Battlecruisers. So yeah, for whatever reason I was a bit sloppy in deploying them, because yeah, as you can see, I let them take hits from the missile turret, and yeah, there we go, now we're using Yamato cannon out of range and all that. But yeah, I should have got the damaged ones back to base and repaired them. But but oh well, what can you do? It looks like I'll just be keeping them in the back instead, and yeah, it looks like I'll just be retreating them when they run into missile turrets, and yeah, as you can see, those missile turrets are pretty much useless. Bam. So just taking them out one by one. So yeah, it does have a few units here and there, a couple of Vikings being produced, but really not too much, and yeah, as you can see, I'm being pretty cautious with my battlecruisers now. Really just want to keep them alive, and I pretty much do have high gear on the run. It does have a couple of SCVs loaded into a command center, really not going to do too much. Wow, he's actually planning a bit of a drop on the Mentos base of all things. And yeah, Bumblebee has actually restored his main base, if only for the moment, because, you know, once my battlecruisers come back there, unless he's got something to answer for it, then he's not really going to be able to do too much. High gear's trying desperately to defend, but yeah, he's just got not too many places to run off to, really, and yeah, his troops and all that just going to get taken out. He's got a bunch of SCVs here, putting buildings in the top right. I don't know why he's really bothered with that. And what do you know, I've actually got high gear coming in with fours and all that to try to clean up Elemento's base a little bit. His forces are all deployed around the gold expansion. Wow, I'm surprised he actually expanded that late. Oh well. And as for me, I'm just busy destroying high gear's base, as you can see. So yeah, one hell of a battle cruiser armada, and yeah, for whatever reason I'm not researching the level 3 upgrades, despite the fact that I do have the resources for it. Rather bizarre. And yeah, so Bumblebee hasn't tried to harass my base or anything like that, because yeah, you'd think once he's recovered from such an attack, he would try to do, I don't know, even if he does something basic like let's see, I suppose, yeah, just a simple drop even, you know. A drop right now would completely devastate these production facilities. And I mean, even though I've still got the army of battle cruisers here, they can still be whittled down without, guys repairing them or anything like that. But then again, I can just rebuild elsewhere anyway, given the ridiculous amount of resources that I've saved up, except when it comes to the gas. And here we go, now I'm actually going to town on Elemento's base. High gear has actually managed to stay alive all this time, although he does seem to have exhausted almost all of his troops and all that. He does have enough to build more SCVs and more bases and all that. And speaking of which, I've actually got wow, mass storms being used by these High Templar. They probably would have been better off using feedback, actually, given that some of these guys would have a bit of energy and all that. But yeah, I guess he's not going to use that. And yeah, they're just going to be taken out instead, although given how ridiculously clumped up these battlecruisers were, they're actually not too shabby, and I mean, Psystorms are not that shabby on units that are clumped up like that, but yeah, still got a massive battlecruiser armada to deal with. They're starting to run out of health though, a few of them getting into the red, but this one almost dead, for example. So yeah, that's starting to lose a bit of their effectiveness, but yeah, we're still going strong though, and yeah, I mean, my production capability hasn't diminished, and yeah, finally going for the tier 3 upgrade. Do we have the reactor researched? Nope. So I think it's actually one of the very last upgrades that I get. And yeah, I've actually got High gear finally putting down his units, except for the starports. Sorry, putting down his buildings, except for the starport. Lamento is building up one more pylon, and I think he's about to get knocked out. Alright, he still has these two bases though. And yeah, I mean, as for Bumblebee, surely he must realise that I'm a bit of a threat. And yeah, he does actually have mass amounts of Marines. They don't have Stimpack though, and they've only got one Gauss rifle. Sorry, one weapons upgrade. Yeah, that's what I mean. And yeah, of course, I'm just being a smart ass. I find that funny. Yeah, indeed. Because yeah, I mean, really, I didn't expect to actually win in this fashion. And yeah, just saying, lost your BCs indeed, yeah. So yeah, I've actually got a couple of hidden observers and all that. Some probes coming down. Oh, that's interesting. Am I going to be expanding here? It's possible. Yeah, looks like I'm expanding. That's kind of funny. And yeah, looks like High gear is just trying to recover as best he can. And okay, so that's where you put the starport. You just put it a bit in the corner, so if I do attack this base, his starport will still remain, which won't exactly do much good, but well, I suppose it's better than nothing. And yeah, there goes Lamento's base. He's okay. That's my base actually, and his middle base is gone as well. And as this battlecruiser, looks like he'll be taken out, or maybe not. Does have crap loads of armor actually. Wow. But yeah, it looks like we'll go down. But yeah, these guys are going to be engaged because they formed a bit of a concave like that. We actually managed to engage them from the side, so that they weren't actually all forming a concave against this group. So it's not too shabby actually that I've sacrificed that Battlecruiser after all. And yeah, as you can see, I mean, these guys, with the massive amount of upgrades that they have, yeah, they're just completely decimating these Space Marines, which are just going towards the middle of the map. I should have I do have a couple of guys to defend, so if they do try to attack, and yeah, we've got a planetary fortress anyway, so yeah, if they do try to attack, they should be able to ward off any such attacks. They're sending out massive amounts of SCVs, but look at that, they're just completely getting roasted. And yeah, it looks like Bumblebee's base is slowly getting destroyed again, once again being forced to lift off the orbital command. But I don't think he's going to find too much refuge with what's remaining, basically. Yeah, as you can see, the other enemy bases are being diminished pretty heavily. My expansion here was thwarted, but really, I mean, this expansion's running, this expansion's still running, barely. Probably should be expanding a bit more as well, but really, I've just got so much saved up, and yeah, I mean, I'm nearly maxed out anyway, so... Yeah, it looks like Elementor is just wondering what to do, really. He's even setting his probes in the wrong location. I mean, you'd think he'd want to start mining from the base as quickly as possible, but well. And Bam managing to take that out as well. One desperate maneuver that Protoss players can do, if they're on the back foot and all that, is yeah, they can try to go for Dark Templar, for example. Because I don't think I have too much when it comes to... Oh, actually I do have missile turrets here and there. Or just... There it seems. But then again, really, you can scan for and kill them off when you have this many orbital commands anyway, unless if you happen to use all of your energy, which I don't think I do. In fact, yeah, I have them at full energy, so a little bit sloppy on my behalf, but so well. And yeah, what do we have here? We actually got a Viking coming down, going into ground mode, which is kind of funny, because yeah, that just allows my battlecruisers to kill it off without... without getting shot at. It's kind of funny. And yeah, Lamento, he's still in the game. He hasn't made anything when it comes to production facilities, which are, there we go, he's finally going to build stuff around here. And yeah, it looks like Bumblebee's out of the game, so his units are just going to sit around, and I don't think they'll actually do any damage. Yeah, I've got an SCV here in plain sight of them, and it's not doing any damage. So yeah, Lamento's slowly building up, and yeah, looks like I'm gearing to make another push on high gear. Let's see what he's managed to build up. He's got 2 Vikings that I can see, and that's it, pretty much. And yeah, of course, anything smartest needs more battlecruisers. So yeah, Lamento's left the game, and yeah, that just leaves me and high gear, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just leaves me in high gear, yeah. He's actually building up another starport, but yeah, I don't think it's going to do him too much good. So yeah, it's just floating his buildings away, but yeah, he's pretty much on the back foot, and against a massive air armada like this, don't really see him doing too much. So yeah, fully upgraded battlecruisers, quite a threat to behold, especially with the amateur cannons. And we still haven't researched that reactor. Damn, what was I thinking? Oh well. Yeah, what the hell's high gear doing? What if he's actually going to attack or anything? And me of course asking who's left here. So I might just speed up actually, because I think we're just going to be scouring the map, and yeah, we're doing scans and all that. Oops. There we go. And yeah, just using Yamato cannons, because really, I mean, we don't have too many heavy targets to attack, and I'll also use what we have. Taking out the remainder of High Gear's air armada, and yeah, it looks like his base will pretty much follow as well. So we've only got the starport remaining and the supply depot from what I can see. He does have a builder here though, so he could... Oh, okay, he's going to be revealed though, so... I'm pretty sure we can see... Oh, okay, so it's being revealed, but we can't actually see his units, we can only see his buildings. So I guess we just have to destroy this remaining building. There we go, should be right. So yeah, too bad this guy... Yeah, couldn't quite build a command center. And yes, interesting game indeed. Probably one of the rare games where you'll actually see massive amounts of battlecruisers being utilized, and really the only reason for that is yeah, because it was a free-for-all, and yeah, we were all pretty low-level players, and I never used battlecruisers before, so I thought, well, why not give them a shot, and there goes High Gear. So yes, insane game indeed to say the least. Tried to cover most of the action, and yeah, I reckon we did a right job of that too. So there we go. I should be able to upload this a bit later on, and until that happens, this has been Damien Tudovich signing off.